how to build unstoppable momentum in your first hour. Ever notice how some days you feel unstoppable, while other days you feel like you're wading through mud? Most people think having a good day is just luck, or they think it depends on how much coffee they drink. But here's the truth. It's not luck. It's physics. It's momentum. Momentum is the force that makes your day either smooth and productive or slow and chaotic. And if your mornings usually feel like a battle against gravity,
What a mess.
that's not a personality flaw. That's a system problem. Today, I'm going to show you how to fix it. We are covering 10 specific strategies to engineer momentum in your first hour, so the rest of your day runs on autopilot. Hello, this is Katie, and welcome back to LifeScoop, your inside scoop on better living. We often talk about willpower like it's a muscle we have to flex all day long. But relying on willpower is exhausting. The real key to a productive life isn't forcing yourself to work.
Hey everyone,
It's
out for a sunset
understanding
walk.
how your
The energy's
brain
amazing.
processes wins
Join me.
and
Let's
losses.
make this a great day.
Humans are psychologically wired to continue whatever state they start in. If you start strong, your mind looks for the next win. If you start slow, your mind searches for comfort. That's why one lazy choice spirals into a lazy day. The goal of your morning isn't to be perfect. It's simple. Stack early wins to build psychological pressure behind you. Let's break down the 10 ways to do that. Strategy 1. The Unlosable Win. Start with a win you can't lose. The fastest way to build momentum is to begin with something you know you will complete successfully. You want a guaranteed dopamine boost that signals competence to your brain. This could be making your bed, drinking a full glass of water, or doing 1 minute of stretching. These actions seem small. You might think, how does making my bed change my career? It doesn't, but it flips a mental switch. It tells your brain, today, I execute. From that mindset, your next task becomes easier because you already feel like a winner. You are engineering the smallest possible spark. Strategy 2. Visual friction. Eliminate clutter to eliminate resistance. Clutter is momentum's worst enemy. When your brain sees a messy kitchen, an unmade bed, or a scattered workspace, it subconsciously registers that mess as unfinished business. It creates mental friction. Your goal isn't to deep clean your house every morning. It's to remove the small obstacles that create drag. Clear your nightstand. Reset your workspace. A clean environment isn't about aesthetics. It's about mental clarity. When your space looks controlled, your mind follows suit. You are removing the visual noise so you can hear your own thoughts. Strategy 3. The Rule of 3. Prioritize using the Rule of 3. The day becomes overwhelming when everything feels urgent, but most tasks aren't important. They're just noise disguised as responsibility. Momentum requires focus, not busyness. Each morning, identify just your top 3 priorities. One task that moves your life forward. One task that prevents a problem. One task that supports your health or stability. When you define the 3 things that truly matter, your mind stops panicking about the 100 things that don't. Completing these 3 creates enough forward motion to carry you through the rest of the day. Strategy 4. Scripting the day. Using time blocking to take control. Time blocking is one of the most effective momentum tools because it removes randomness. Instead of hoping your day goes smoothly, you script it. A simple plan might look like morning routine from 6:30 to 7, priority work from 8 to 10, admin tasks from 2 to 3. Your timeline doesn't have to be rigid. It just needs structure. When you time block, your day stops being reactive. You know what you should be doing and when. That clarity builds momentum because you aren't wasting energy wondering, what's next? Strategy 5. Killing decision fatigue. Remove the decision fatigue. It kills productivity faster than laziness. If your morning is filled with tiny choices, what to wear, what to eat, where are my keys, your brain burns energy that should be reserved for your actual work. Avoid this by prepping the night before. Choose your outfit. Set out your breakfast ingredients. Pack your bag. Start the morning with fewer choices, and you'll move faster. Momentum increases when the path ahead is simple. Make the decisions tonight, so the morning you can just execute. Strategy 6. The 2-minute launch technique. When you face a task you don't want to do, your brain creates resistance. It feels heavy. The trick is to lower the barrier. Tell yourself you only need to do it for 2 minutes. 2 minutes of effort breaks procrastination and creates instant motion. Most of the time, once you begin, you won't stop. The 2-minute launch gets you over the hardest part. Starting, you're hacking your own inertia. Strategy 7. Protecting inputs. Avoid morning distractions, like your productivity depends on it. Because it does. Distractions early in the day destroy momentum. If you open social media, email, or the news in your first hour, you are flooding your brain with noise before you've set your own direction. These inputs pull your attention outward. You need to keep your focus inward until your routine is complete. Do not let the world into your head until you are ready for it. Once momentum is built, your mind is much stronger and less susceptible to distraction. But in that first hour, it's fragile. Protect it. Strategy 8. Audio anchors. Build a momentum playlist. Music is a psychological lever. The right playlist can shift your energy and speed up your rhythm. This isn't about entertainment. It's about anchoring your brain to motion. Choose songs that energize you or put you in a forward, moving mindset. When I put on my specific work playlist, my brain knows it's time to go. It's a Pavlovian response. Use sound to control your state. Strategy 9. Guard the win. Protect your first win of the day. Momentum is delicate. One emotional spike or urgent demand can derail it quickly. That's why you must protect your early wins aggressively. If something threatens your routine, a text, a favor, a sudden emergency that isn't really an emergency, resist it. Your first hour belongs to you, not anyone else. Once you lock into a rhythm, your entire day benefits. Don't trade your momentum for someone else's urgency. Strategy 10. The identity shift. Understand that momentum creates confidence. When you start your day with momentum, you build something far more valuable than just productivity. You build confidence. Confidence is simply the belief that you can execute. Every made bed, every glass of water, every completed time block reinforces that belief. Momentum creates competence. Competence creates confidence. And confidence creates consistency. That's why mastering your mornings transforms not just your day, but your identity. It changes you from someone who hopes for a good day to someone who makes one. In conclusion, momentum doesn't just happen. It is engineered. If you apply even 3 of these strategies tomorrow morning, you will feel the difference. You'll feel the drag lift. You'll feel the forward motion. Start with the Unlosable Win. Clear the clutter. Protect that first hour. If you want to dive deeper into these systems, make sure you're subscribed to LifeScoop. We're building a library of practical, no-nonsense guides to better living, and I don't want you to miss the next one. Drop a comment below. Which of these 10 strategies are you going to test tomorrow morning? Let me know. Start your morning off right, and I'll see you in the next video.